Are you a passionate basketball fan who loves to keep up with the latest news about the Golden State Warriors? Then subscribe to our channel now to access exclusive content. Wada wade far down into a single, specific lineup issue that could have profound ripple effects for the rest of the Warriors season, maybe through the next several years, actually, and already has played a key part in the seesawing over the last few months? Consider the timely case of figuring out whether Andrew Wiggins and Jonathan Kuminga can flourish together as the Warriors' best hope for a dynamic wing duo to compete with a slew of young, athletic rivals. Can the Warriors play their two most athletic players at the same time, or do they have to be kept apart, with a ticking trade clock counting down quickly? This is just one of a handful of current Warriors lineup quandaries, of course, which is the curse of a deep roster that isn't nearly as top-heavy and hierarchical as it used to be. It's probably not even the Warriors' most urgent concern. Steve Kerr and his staff managed this roster through a recent 5-game winning streak, which ended Monday in Denver, without really making a call on the Wiggins/Kuminga question. But that's also what makes this issue such a key part of the Warriors' jigsaw puzzle. Kuminga and Wiggins are so important because they're both potentially so good. If they can succeed on the floor together, the Warriors could look a lot better and faster than at any previous time in the last two seasons. So far, zero success together. It's something we will try with maybe some new people around them, Kerr said after practice on Wednesday. Their numbers are not good together, frankly. They're very redundant. So the tape and the numbers haven't been great. But we recognize, too, that we have a level that we need to get to really compete at the highest level. And if those two guys can coexist on the floor, it does give us an elevated athleticism and elevated potential. But we have to find the right combination of people around those two. The Warriors have a contract situation coming up with Kuminga, and that's just the financial aspect of it. Squeezing two talented forwards into one 48-minute slot isn't going to produce the best results for either, because the Warriors already have too many players to fit into a 10-man rotation and because the February 8th trade deadline is when some of the big stuff will have to be decided. Grand ripple effect number 1, if they can't play together, the Warriors will almost certainly have to choose Wiggins or Kuminga for the long term. With Kuminga coming up on his rookie extension negotiations, the Warriors probably have to make this decision very soon. Kuminga clearly isn't going to be thrilled by sharing a position with Wiggins and sitting during crunch time whenever Wiggins is going well, which is what happened in Denver. Which also happened on a day when Moses Moody, also coming up on his rookie extension, was basically dialed out of the rotation. Which all only will be more complicated when Green is back from his suspension, probably early next month, and Gary Payton too is back from injury, maybe as soon as Thursday against the Heat. I think there's still a shot that they can be an interesting and efficient combo in the next 15 or 20 games. Maybe Kerr can play them with Curry, Podziemski for rebounding, and Draymond for defense. Maybe there will be improvement. Maybe the Warriors won't have to make a drastic decision quite yet. But there's not a lot of time to find out. And everybody in the franchise is on standby for the gigantic ripple effects. And what is your opinion on this situation? We will bring you more news. Like and activate notifications to receive all the news. See you soon.